Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Baseball League has reached the end of June 29th, here in year 3 of the FSBL, and we have got a matchup from Fulton County Stadium in Atlanta featuring the two best teams in baseball. The scalding hot Oakland A's come into Atlanta to take on the National League's best, the Atlanta Braves. The Oakland A's 20-4. So far in June, they have won 8 in a row. The A's, the best record in baseball each of the last 2 years, they are doing it again this year. Now, the Braves, looking to make their first postseason appearance. They will send Johnny Sain to the mound, 3-5, a 3.62 ERA. The Braves are the only team playing .600 ball in the National League. It has been a wildly inconsistent year in the National League to this point. The defending champion Giants have yet to get really hot. And as such, the Braves have emerged as the best team in the NL. Ricky Henderson steps in batting .308 to get us started here in Atlanta. First pitch swing, Ricky slaps one through the right side for a leadoff single. So the A's have the best leadoff man in the game on base to open things up here in the first. Henderson doesn't wait, takes the same breaking ball into right field. Here's Danny Murphy, the A's second baseman. Murphy batting .313. Curveball from Sain, misses inside. The Braves, of course, devastated at the beginning of the month with a season-ending injury to Ronald Acuna Jr. Jr. was in the top 5 in OPS in the National League, but they have lost him for the year. A dislocated ankle, actually, has Acuna, who was again in the top 5 in the MVP voting a year ago as well, out for the season. So the Braves are going to have to fight their way through that loss. Our good friend Tim, Clee baseball fan, tuning in. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Hope all is well with you on this Friday evening. 1-2 the count. Sain delivers. Curveball, strike 3 call. Gets Murphy with a breaking ball on the outside corner. There's one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, upright is certainly a help. Upright with the beer in hand is better. Here's Jimmy Fox. Fox, a miserable first 6 weeks, but Fox has gotten hot. He's got that average up to .294. Reigning American League most valuable player. Pitch out there. Henderson not going. Ricky hasn't shown a sign of breaking as of yet. Another curveball there from Sain. Fox leads the American League in walks. Sign of respect, even though he got off to that cold start. 1-1 the count. Sain delivers. Curveball misses down low. Sain will throw a variety of curveballs at you. Throw over. Ricky gets back. Henderson was not stealing bases much in April, but he has gotten himself back into the top 5 in the league. Kenny Lofton of the Indians leads the American League in stolen bases at this point. Our good friend SGJ Jamie is here. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. I hope you are having a good evening. Breaking ball there from Sain, misses down low. It's 3-1. The Atlanta crowd not liking that ball. Mark McGwire waits in the on-deck circle. Sain looks in. Delivers. Another curveball. That one misses inside. It's ball 4. So a Henderson walk. A Henderson single and a Fox walk sandwiched the Murphy strikeout. And now here's Mark McGwire. McGwire only hitting .251, but the power numbers there as they always are. 22 homers, 53 runs batted in for Big Mac. Sain looks in, delivers. McGwire hits this one well to right. It's slicing away from Murphy. That's going to one-hop the wall. Henderson will score easily. Fox will pull into third. McGwire slow a foot. will only get a single out of that ball. That was an absolute laser. But it's an RBI single for Mark McGwire, and the A's, 4 batters in, have a 1-0 lead here in the first in Atlanta. Good job by Murphy to get to that ball quickly and get it in. Murphy has been playing center field for the Braves. They moved him to right with the Acuna injury. They've got Wally Berger playing center field now. Murphy a little more comfortable in right than Berger. Here's Frank home run Baker. Baker having another fine season, batting .305. 0-1 count. Sain bounces that one in the dirt. It's blocked nicely by Dale Crandall. Runners home. Curveball again. Down low. Baker swings and misses over the top of it. Again, Sain throws a variety of curveballs, different styles, different speeds. There's another one there down and inside. 2-2, the count to Baker. That one on the outside corner, strike 3. Down goes Baker. That's Sain's second strikeout of the first inning. And that could be a big one to help get him out of the jam here. There you see, curve again. And hey, let's throw another curveball. And another one. 5 straight curveballs from Johnny Sain. Baker was looking for a fastball. He never got it. Here's Reggie Jackson. And Jackson, early on in this season, when the A's weren't doing much, Jackson was carrying this offense. He carries this one pretty well out to center, but Berger gets under it, puts it away, and the side is retired. But Mark McGwire drives in Ricky Henderson with an RBI single. We'll head to the bottom of the first here at Fulton County. A's 1, Braves coming up. On the mound for the Oakland A's, Eddie Plank. Plank 10-4, a 2.31 ERA. That whip a sparkling 0.99. 89 hits allowed in 116 2/3 innings. Plank has been terrific here in his second season. His terrific first season was simply overshadowed by the great work of Addie Joss. Speaking of a great season, here's Lonnie Smith. Smith has been outstanding for Atlanta, batting .320. First pitch swinging, fly ball shallow center. Wally Moses gets the start out in center today. Comes on, puts it away for out number 1. Tilly Walker just getting over an injury. He is active. Your Braves lineup, Smith, Simmons, and Murphy. Berger, Horner, and Ezra Sutton gets the DH honors today. Dale Crandall, John Morrill, and Tony Cuccinello. Round things out, Cuccinello just back from the injured list this past week. Here's Andrelton Simmons. Simmons batting .282. Fastball misses up high. Simmons is going to get some pressure for that job next year with the Braves drafting Herman Long. Simmons will get some benefit as the incumbent, but he is going to have to perform to keep that job. 2-0 the count as Plank works to Simmons. There's a fastball in for a called strike. It's 2-1. Plank winds and fires. Breaking ball, Simmons pulls it back. Two and two, the count. Plank rocks and delivers. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Skips in the dirt. Shang scoops it. Throws it down to Fox, and there's 2 away here in the bottom of the first. First strikeout for Eddie Plank. And that'll bring up Dale Murphy. Murphy batting .288 so far. Again, Murphy has been with the Braves since the start. He was in that initial 40-player pick from the 100-player pool. There you see his numbers, 12 homers, 48 RBIs. Todd B joins us. The swinging A's where facial hair goes to live. Not much else going on to live out there in real life, but I thought the fans would come watch the game if they had this A's team to watch. The best record in the FSBL. Shank can't handle that one. Nobody on base, but it doesn't really matter. Ball gets past him, 3-0. I was starting to say something, and then I got sidetracked when I saw Todd enter. So it couldn't have been that important. Ball 4 there as Plank walks Murphy, so it's a 2-out walk. Oh, hey, spam guy. You went through a lot of effort to go and like my chat. Appreciate that. 5-minute like necessary to come into the live chat. You worked hard. The porn bots don't work as hard. Fastball off the outside corner. It's 1-1. One and 2 the count. Here as Plank works the burger. Breaking ball, ground ball to short. Fielded cleanly. They'll go the short way. They'll force Murphy at second, and the side is retired. Semien makes the play there. The Braves are set aside. We'll head to the top of the second here in Atlanta. A's 1, Braves nothing. Here's Marcus Semien, 273, 14 homers, 36 RBIs. Semien having a very solid year here for Oakland. Line drive, that's going to be a base hit. Goes towards the gap. Berger cuts it off nicely. He'll hold Semien to a single. Semien jumps on that first pitch. Sain is going to have to mix in a couple more fastballs than what he's doing. And we said he throws a variety of curveballs, but you got to keep them honest with the heater a little bit more than he's doing. Here's Wally Moses. Moses batting .299. Change up, misses down low. 1 homer, 6 RBIs. Moses down in the minors for much of the season. Was called up when Kelly Walker was injured. Now Walker's back, but they've kept Moses on the roster temporarily. Curveball misses down low. 2-0 count. Chop back to the mound. Sain has it. He's only going to go to first. Runner moves up. Sain elects to not try to turn the double play. That wasn't chopped back to him hard. He might have still had a play there at second. But Semien runs fairly well. 1 down. Semien's now on second, and here's Wally Shank. 285, 8 homers, 26 RBIs for the switch hitting A's backstop. Curveball misses down and in. Shank, 7 for his last 10. Mini hot streak there. Fouls that one off. It's 1-1. Delivers, bounces that one in the dirt. Snap throw down to second. A little bit ill-advised there by Del Crandall. No real shot of getting Semien. It's 2-1. Bounced off the outside corner, 3-1. Ricky Henderson waits in the on-deck circle. And these the best teams in their respective leagues to this point. Fly ball hit pretty well to left. Carrying, Smith is under it. Puts it away for out number 2. Semien will stay planted at second base. So 2 down. Here's Ricky. Ricky singled his first time up. Later came around to score on the Mark McGuire hit. Fastball, Ricky fouls this one off to the right-hand side. Lots of sun here in Atlanta today. Sain delivers. Ricky smacks it down to first. John Morrow takes it. So Ricky's gone the other way twice. The first one is single. This one fielded by Morrow, who takes it to the bag. We'll head to the bottom of the second. A's 1, Braves nothing. Horner, Sutton, and Crandall due up for Atlanta. Here's Bob Horner, 242 for the Burley third baseman. 9 homers, 30 RBIs. Horner was down around that 200 mark into May, so he has started to pick up the pace a bit. Curveball from Plank misses down and away. Braves will really need Horner to kind of step up the power pace a little bit now with Acuna done for the season. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Darryl Parker has the home plate duties for us today. Plank gets the sign from Shank. Curveball misses away. It's 2-1. Plank winds and fires. Fastball misses up high. 3-1. There's a fastball right down the heart. Horner looked like he was taking all the way there, despite a good hitter's count. Now the count is full. Plank delivers. Fastball inside. Horner can't catch up to it. Second strikeout for Plank, and there's one away here in the bottom of the second. Here's Ezra Sutton. Fastball on the inside corner. Sutton batting .307, riding an 11-game hitting streak. 1 homer, 9 RBIs. Sutton is going to get a crack at some more at-bats with the Acuna injury, as Berger had been DHing a lot. He's now going to go play the outfield, so Sutton's going to slide into that DH spot, at least against lefties. Ground ball to Semien, throws over to first. Sutton's thrown out, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 1.
So that'll bring up the rookie, Del Crandall. Crandall batting .250, 3 homers, 8 runs batted in. Braves not getting a ton of production from catcher. They have recalled Javi Lopez, who was struggling early in the season, was sent down. They brought up Phil Massey, but they didn't play Massey much. And when Lopez started swinging a good bat down in AAA, the Braves have decided to bring Lopez back up. So he and Crandall will share time behind the plate. Wouldn't be surprised to see Lopez get the bulk of the at-bats. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-1. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-1. Fastball misses away. Todd asked, does the game show you the injury, or does it just tell you the player is hurt? I mean, if it happens in there's a fly ball out to right, Reggie puts it away, and the side is retired, so we'll head to the top of the third. 1-0 Oakland. Murphy, Fox, and McGuire due up. If it happens in a game that's live like this, a box will come up at the end of the play and say such and such player has suffered some sort of injury, needs to be removed from the game, and then it will tell you after the fact. If it happens in a sim game, there are notifications, but I don't check the notifications every second, but I'll ultimately find out the day after the fact, because the game will tell me, it told me the Braves do not have a valid lineup. So usually if you get that alert, it means that somebody has gone hurt and their spot is blank in the lineup, and you have to adjust the roster to fix it. So that's what happened with Acuna. And then you bring up his player page, and it will tell you what his injury is. because I have every team set to my control, so I can, handle call-ups and all that kind of stuff to keep the game from doing wonky things. So Danny Murphy puts that one past Bob Horner down at third. Here's Jimmy Fox. Curveball misses away. It's 1-0. Fox walked his first time up. There you see 13 homers, 47 ribbies for the reigning American League Most Valuable Player. He's going to have some catching up to do to try to get that honor this season. Fox turns that one, but foul. Sain hung that curveball, and Fox jumped on it, but got a little bit out in front. No, not if that happened in a sim game. No, you don't get to see the injury. That would be a cool thing if it did that, but I do wish that, and I imagine it's just a memory size issue. I wish you could dial up highlight packages of the games that you sim. Even if it doesn't keep them for more than 3 days or whatever. But it would be really cool to be able to do that as Fox drills this one into the gap in right center. That's going to be extra bases. Jimmy Fox hits that one like a bullet. Runner will come around to score. Fox will pull in at second with a stand-up double. And it's 2-0 Oakland here in the top of the third. 11th double of the season for Fox, who, as we mentioned, is getting hot. This whole A's team is hot. They are 20-4 here in June. Here's Mark McGwire. McGwire hit an RBI single his first time up. A single that he smashed one hop off the wall in right field, actually. Dale Murphy played it well, and the slow-footed McGwire decided not to test it. Well, I don't know if you remember this, Todd, but way, way back, old versions, 8-bit versions of Madden. Madden would show you the highlights of other games, other than the games that you played. So, they did it back, in 1990 something. I would like to think that they could figure out a way to do it now. Obviously it's more intensive, and the graphic demands are greater and all that kind of stuff, but you're also running a better system. So, it would be cool if they could do something like that. One and two the count here as Sain works to McGwire. Curve all the way. McGwire goes fishing and comes back with nothing on the end of the line. Third strikeout for Sain.
Now batting, third baseman. Home run.
That bender dove way outside. Everything in the bottom half of the zone and gradually away from off the plate. One down, Fox on second. Here's Frank Baker. Baker is 0 for 1. That one misses down low. Detroit Tigers still trying to hold off the Cleveland Indians in the Central. Again, that division, 4 teams packed within 6.5 games. At AL Central rates is going to be fun to watch over the second half of this season. Out in the West, the A's have opened up a 13.5 game lead over the Angels. The A's are in cruise control again. Took a little while to get it going this year, but they are peaking now. Reggie Jackson waits on deck. Things started today. The Red Sox and Indians would be your wild card teams. Throw down to third, and Fox takes third on the pitch in the dirt. So it's a wild pitch on the strikeout, and they end up getting nobody. Sain has kept that curveball down, but he has bounced a few. He pays a price for it there. 1 out. Here's Reggie. Flew out to center his first time up. 21 homers so far for Jackson. Braves have opened up a 6-game lead on the Mets. Combination of the Braves playing well and the Mets starting to scuffle a little bit. Jackson hits it well to center. It's going to stay in the yard, but it should get Fox home. Fox is tagging. Berger hits the cutoff man. They're going to send it home, but not in time. Fox comes in. It's an RBI sacrifice fly for Reggie Jackson. And the A's extend their lead to 3-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Here's Marcus Semien. Semien 1 for 1. He singled back in the second. Throw over to first. Baker dives back in. Pitch out. Runner doesn't go. From the set. Sain delivers again. Ball away. Semien won't chase. Takes a peek over at the runner and delivers. Semien turns it to foul. Two and one the count. Throws over. Baker dives back in. This Morrow applies the tag. Braves, of course, with a player pool that dives back into the 19th century. So do the A's, as a matter of fact. Curveball there, in for a called strike. Both of these teams have a very deep history to draw from. 2-2 as Sain works to Semien. Goes away with it. Semien won't chase. Wally Moses waits on deck. Curveball gets him swinging. They'll have to throw it down to first as Semien chases one in the dirt, but Sain minimizes the damage. Leaves runner on. We'll head to the bottom of the third. A's strike for a couple more. It's 3-0 Oakland. Here's John Morrow, 237, 4 homers, 23 RBIs, a far cry. But Morrow's fine season a year ago, that kind of shocked everybody. Morrow hitting over 300. He was in the top 10 in batting. He's better than what you've seen this year, but you weren't expecting Morrow to be among the league leaders in batting last year. Blank rocks and fires. Popped up. Fox is underneath it. Puts it away, and there's one down.
Batting ninth.
Blank looking very sharp here in the early going. Here's Tony Cuccinello, 272, 7 homers, 31 RBIs. For the diminutive Braves second baseman, he was just on the injured list. He just came back this past week. Fly ball out to center. Moses drifts towards the gap, comes in a few steps, puts it away for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Lonnie Smith.
So order turns over. Here's Lonnie Smith. Smith blew out his first time up. Fastball up high, swung on and missed. Breaking ball, Smith. Jam shot. Played on the hop by Baker. Has to hurry and he gets a nice job there by Frank Baker. And the side is retired. So Plank continues to keep the Braves very much off balance. We're a third of the way through here at Fulton County. Braves trail the A's 3-0. Here's Wally Moses. Moses grounded out his first time up.
The center fielder, number 1.
Appreciate you all joining me here on this Friday night. My wife, the nurse, had a long week. Fell asleep a bit on the earlier side tonight, but she's allowed. She's on her feet all day, not like me, sitting there editing a newspaper. She actually has to work for a living. So we We'll let her sleep when she needs to. Curveball from Sain. This is outside. It's 1-1. They're going to add some time. Hadn't done a broadcast in a couple of days. Figured we'd bang this one out. Curveball is fouled off. Should have a football broadcast to post at some point this weekend as well. Curveball grounded down to first. Morrow has it. Takes it to the bag, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8.
So that'll bring up Wally Chang. Chang flew out his first time up. Curveball misses down and away. Our other game of the week will be the last games for June. Kansas City Royals will head to Los Angeles to visit the LA Dodgers, and the Royals will have a new face and be minus a couple. The trade season has started at the end of June. Kansas City Royals, pitching heavy, offense deficient, have traded Charlie Leibrandt and Wade Davis to the Boston Red Sox for Dwight Evans. Evans was playing part-time in Boston and producing, but with the right field spot locked down by Mookie Betts, the left field spot locked down by Ted Williams, and Reggie Smith playing fantastically in center, and the Red Sox haven't drafted Jim Rice to join them next year. Evans was an expendable part to try to improve a pitching staff that has had the Red Sox out of the playoff position for most of the year. Runner goes, thrown out by Crandall. So Shang goes on the hit and run there, it looks like. No contact, and Shang is thrown out fairly easily there as Cuccinello slaps the tag. Wally Shang, not exactly a speed merchant. So 2 away. Ricky is 1 for 2. Curveball swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. So the Royals will trot Dwight Evans out there against that terrific Dodgers pitching staff. Royals are in last in the AL Central, but they're only 10 games out in the division. So they're probably only something like 8 games out in the wild card. And they know they have the pitching. They have the second best ERA in the American League. Ground ball is short. Simmons throw in the dirt, but Morrow scoops it, and the side is retired. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Simmons, Murphy, and Berger due up for the Braves. They trail it 3-0. Here's Andrelton Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up.
The shortstop, number 19.
Curveball is in there for a called strike. That curveball misses away. It's 1-1. And rocks and fires. In there for a called strike. It's 1-2. Popped up, shallow right field. Put away by Murphy. And there's one away.
Now back, the right fielder.
Plank has only thrown 37 pitches to this point. Here's Dale Murphy. Murphy walked in the first. Plank rocks and fires. Curveball misses down low. Murphy fouls that one off. Fastball up in the zone. Count goes to 1-1. That fastball up and in. Plank trying to set Murphy up to go away, one would presume. 2-1 offering, curveball there. Murphy swings and misses. The count goes to 2-2. Plank rocks and fires. Murphy pulls it foul. Plank delivers again. That was a low pitch. Murphy grounds it to short. Simeon charges, throws him out. There's 2 away. So the Braves just not getting any hard contact even against Eddie Plank to this point. Here's Wally Berger. Berger grounded out his first time up. Fastball from Plank is in there for a called strike. Fastball up high. One and one the count. Plank delivers. Berger tries to hold up. The home plate umpire says he failed. And the count goes to 1-2. Plank delivers. That one's fouled off. One and two the count. Fastball inside, ties him up. Berger goes down swinging, and the side is retired. So Eddie Plank continues to deal. The Braves don't have a hit through 4. We'll head to the top of the 5th. A's 3, Braves nothing. Here's Danny Murphy. Murphy 1 for 2, single and a run scored.
The second baseman, Danny Murphy.
Curveball there. Murphy fouls it up. Curveball there. Just misses it down and in. It's 1-1. One's fouled off. 1-2 the count. Curveball misses down and in. 2-2 the count. Swung on and missed. Gets him with the curveball. 5th strikeout for Sain. There's 1 away here in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Again, Sain over the top curveball, kind of a sweeping curveball. One that moves almost like a slider. He's got an assortment of them. Here's Jimmy Fox. Fox walked his first time up, stroked a double his last time up. Turns on that one deep into the seats, but well fouled. Fox 5 for 6 so far in the series. A's took the opener yesterday. 4-1. Rube Waddell out-dueling Greg Maddux. Curveball in there, and the count goes to 0-2. Expect Sain to go out of the zone away here. We'll see if he does. Nope, he goes inside out of the zone instead. Fox takes it 1-2. Fly ball, foul to the right-hand side. Curveball misses down low. Two-two offering from Johnny Sain. Curveball misses inside. It's 3-2. Mark McGuire waits on deck. Curveball, Fox fouls it off. The count stays full. Sain at 77 pitches to this point. Fox to the right-hand side. Cuccinello ranges left. Nice play there by Cuccinello. Throws Fox out, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark McGwire.
So that'll bring in Mark McGwire. McGwire 1 for 2. Had an RBI single his first time up. For the first run of the game. Taking ball there. On the ground. Right at Andrelton Simmons. Throws to first. And the side is retired. So we've reached the midway point here in Atlanta. A's lead it 3-0. Braves still looking for something in the column there. Horner, Sutton, and Crandall 2 up. Here's Bob Horner. Horner is 0 for 1.
The third baseman.
Struck out his first time. Fastball from Plank misses away. Fastball up and in. 2-0 the count. High fastball misses there. It's 3-0. The Plank, only base runner to this point. First inning walk to Dale Murphy. He's in danger, however, of putting Horner on. Fastball there misses away, so it's a 4-pitch walk. Horner leads off the bottom of the 5th. Here's Ezra Sutton.
The designated hitter, Ezra Sutton.
Sutton is 0 for 1. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. That one's fouled off. The Plank ahead of Sutton 0-2 here. Slow-footed Horner, not a threat to do much down at first. Plank rocks and fires. Ground ball up the middle, range into his left. Semien has it, flips to Murphy, trying for the turn. He's not going to be able to get him at first, but they do get the force. And Bob Horner is actually checking out of this game. So Todd B. asked us about how injuries were handled before. Horner's going to have to check out of this one. It looks like a hand injury. Seems a little bit weird. I don't even think Horner slid that. Our good friend Beatles Eternally joined us. How are you, Beatles? So we'll get to the sub for Horner there after the inning is over, I guess. 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Del Crandall. Horner was walked on 4 pitches. That may have been an injury that Horner suffered earlier on in the game. Unless he slid there. I gotta go and I should have taken a look there to see if Horner slid. He may have injured himself on the slide. Good to hear that, my friend. Good to see you here. 2-0 the count. Fastball misses down low. It's 3-0. John Morrill waits in the on-deck circle. Plank from the set. Is for Sutton on first. Fastball misses down low, so now Plank has walked 2 in the inning. He's yet to allow a hit, but that's now 3 walks here for Plank. Here's John Morrill. Morrill 0 for 1, topped out his first time up. Plank shakes the glove a bit as he comes to the set. Fastball down low. Checks the runner again. High fastball there is fouled off. Count goes to 1-1. Again from the set. Delivers. That fastball is in for a called strike. 1-2 to John Morrow. Plank from the set. Chances at the runner. Long wait there for Plank. Then he delivers. Curveball out of the zone. Morrow goes chasing, but gets a piece. Braves finally getting Plank's pitch count up a little bit. Here in the fifth. Still in very comfortable range for any pitcher, particularly someone of Eddie Plank's caliber. 1-2 offering. Fastball misses down low. 2-2 the count. Plank delivers. Morrow, fly ball, right center field, towards the gap. Wally Moses gets over, puts it away. Nobody's going to tag up. Moses will get the throw into third anyway. It's offline, but no harm as no one was moving. So 2 away here now in the bottom of the fifth. And now Plank will deal with Tony Cuccinello. Cuccinello flew out his first time up. Braves fans trying to get a chant going here. Not the annoying one. I'm guessing MLB won't let them put in the video game, so nobody gets mad at them. 0-1 the count. Ooh, that's a good curveball from Plank. Call the ball. Just inside. Cuccinello wisely lays off. Nothing he could have done with that pitch anyway. Fastball there. Cuccinello lays off. 2-1 the count. Appreciate you folks tuning in here on this Friday evening. I don't tend to do too many Friday or Saturday evening broadcasts, but had some time tonight. Wife was tired. Long week for the nurse. She fell asleep. Nothing on TV I felt like watching, so figured I'd rather do a little baseball and chat with you guys. 2-2 the count. Here as Plank works to Cuccinello. Fastball there. Cuccinello fights it off. And from the set. Delivers. Fastball just a hair low. Count goes full. Lonnie Smith waits in the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch coming from Eddie Plank. Cuccinello shot to short. Semien has it, and the side is retired. So Cuccinello hit it hard. That might be the hardest contact the Braves have had yet, but he hits it right at Semien. We'll head to the top of the sixth in Atlanta. The Braves still hitless. Tommy Tucker is going to come in to play third base.
Number 16, Tommy.
Let me see. It's going to let me. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second here. I just want to check something as far as the lineups go. Yeah, Tommy Tucker was really a first baseman who didn't really play third. So let me see if I can. Since the other third baseman is in the lineup. Moving designator. The pitcher must bat for the remainder of the game. Yeah, but they're going to have to do that anyway, because Tommy Tucker can't really play third base. I have him listed as being able to play third base just so that roster lockup thing that happened that one time never happens again. So I've got a guy on every roster who can fill in for every position. But Tommy Tucker never played third base. So the Braves are going to go to that. And they're basically going to forfeit the designated hitter slot. With the rest of the game, which probably shouldn't really come into play too much, because Johnny Sain you're probably getting to a point where you're going to get Sain or a reliever out of this game anyway. Speaking of relievers, Ernie Johnson and Steve Bedrosian throwing for the Braves. Sain at 80 pitches. He's behind Frank Baker 1-0. Fastball misses off the plate. Change up there is fouled off. Baker 0 for 1. He's also walked. 2-1 offering, curveball in the dirt. Reggie Jackson waits in the on-deck circle. Curveball misses inside for ball 4. So Frank Baker walks for the second time today, and that'll bring up Reggie Jackson with a man on. And that's going to be the end for Johnny Sain. So Sain, certainly some command issues in this one. He fought his way through it. Grinded his way here into the 6th. Now the Braves are going to turn it over to the bullpen and try to get them to the finish line. Not let the A's get any more. But they need their offense to do something, as the Braves' offense is still hitless. Here's Ernie Johnson, 1-2, a 5.87 earned run average in 14 appearances. He will face Reggie Jackson. Marcus Semien and Wally Moses, presumably here, barring a double play. Fastball misses away. It's 1-0. Reggie, 62 RBIs, has him tied for second in the American League. Again, the A's just recently getting hot. They are 20-4 here in June. But they struggled a bit out of the gate. The only bat who was really going for them early was Reggie Jackson. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Now Reggie's teammates have joined him in putting together quality seasons, and the A's, as they have in each of the first 2 seasons of the FSBL, currently have the best record in baseball. Fastball misses down low. It's 3-1. There's Semien waiting on deck. And if you're new to the FSBL, the A's won the FSBL World Series in year 1, and then had the best record in the regular season, but fell in the ALCS last year. Jackson hits this one well to the edge of the track. Wally Berger puts it away, and there's one down. Indians, of course, defeated by the San Francisco Giants in 5 games in the year 2 World Series. The Braves are looking for their first postseason appearance. Here's Marcus Semien, 1 for 2. Runner goes. That shot hit in the right. That's going to be a base hit. Murphy comes up throwing, but he's going to hit the cutoff man. First and third. Nicely done on the hit and run there. Baker broke, and Semien slashed it in the right field. Good piece of hitting from Marcus Semien. So now it's runners at the corners. Here's Wally Moses. Moses is 0 for 2. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. A's looking to break this one open. Curveball there, borderline pitch. It's called a ball down low. Moses has grounded out twice. Johnson delivers. Curveball. Smack down to third. They're going to try to get the double play here. 5-4-3, and they do. Nicely done. So Ezra Sutton playing third for the injured Bob Horner. Gets it done. Double play. Gets them out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th in Atlanta. A's 3, Braves nothing. Top of the order, here's Lonnie Smith.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder.
Smith is 0 for 2. He's flown out and grounded out. Again, all the Braves have hitless to this point. Blank has walked 3. Oh, 1 pitch. Curveball misses away. Rocks and fires. 1-1 offering. Fastball. Oh, that looked good, but it's called the ball. 2-1 the count. Blank to Smith. Smith goes fishing. That one out of the zone, down and away. The count goes to 2-2. Blank delivers. Smith, ground ball to short, right to Semien. Throw to first, there's one away.
Now that's number 19.
Here's Andrelton Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 2. First pitch from Plank, in for a called strike. Very quiet crowd here in Fulton County. They haven't had much to cheer about in this one. Curveball misses down low. 1-1 the count. Hopped up behind the plate. Shangs sheds the mask. He'll have a play. Puts it away, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale.
So that'll bring up Dale Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 1. He's also walked. Hank rocks and delivers. Curveball misses down low. Fastball, that one's in for a called strike. 1-1 as Plank works to Murphy. High fastball, Murphy fouls it off, and the count goes to 1-2. That 24-pitch 5th inning blew up Plank's pitch count a bit, but he's still not at a ridiculous level. 83 pitches with 2 outs in the 6th. Fastball misses down low. 2-2 the count. Delivers. Murphy, weakly hit down to third. Baker has it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. And I think after 6, that's where you have to get. But we can officially say there is a no-hitter alert. Eddie Plank has not allowed a hit through 6 innings. We head to the top of the 7th. It's 3-0 A's. Here's Wally Shang. Shang is 0 for 1.
The catcher, number 8.
Ernie Johnson will stay in. Fastball, taken, called strike anyway on the outside corner. Johnson delivers. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Fastball rings him up at the knees. That call has not been there all night, but Johnson gets it. Down goes Wally Shang. That looked a borderline pitch. It's a good pitch, don't get me wrong. That call has not been there for much of the night, but Johnson gets it. Here's Ricky Henderson. Fastball in for a called strike. Johnson rocks and fires. On ball there from Ernie Johnson. Henderson fouls it off. The count goes to 0-2. Fastball rides inside. 1-2 the count. Johnson rocks and fires. Ricky tries to hold up. He's unable to. It hits the dirt. Crandall will throw down to first for the strikeout. And there's 2 away here in the top of the 7th.
Danny Murphy.
So that'll bring up Danny Murphy. Murphy 1 for 3, single and a run scored. He scored on the Jimmy Fox double earlier on. Johnson delivers. Fastball misses down low. One to know the count. Fastball misses down low. 2-0. Slider misses inside. Jimmy Fox waits on deck. He is going for their 9th straight victory. And again, they're 20-4 so far in June. All 4 misses inside. So it's a 2-out walk. Here's Jimmy Fox. Fox 1 for 2, a double RBI, run scored. He also walked. Tags in the house. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. I hope you are having a good evening. Fox fouls it off. Fox batting .397 against lefties. That is called pulverizing. Fastball misses down and in. 1-1 the count. Wonder at this point, would Eddie Plank rather get out there quickly, or will he appreciate a little bit of a longer inning? And for those of you just joining us, Eddie Plank has no-hit the Braves through 6. Fastball misses up high. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. Count goes full to Fox. Three-two pitch. Jimmy Fox, deep drive. That is way back, and that ball is out of here. Home run, Jimmy Fox. It's a 2-run shot. His 14th of the season. And the A's extend their lead. It's now 5-0 Oakland. Jimmy Fox unloads the opposite field. Again, Fox started off the season slowly, but he has turned it on, and turned it on in a big way. That is a bomb of a shot out to right center. That is big boy power right there to go to that part to the opposite field. Here's Mark McGwire. Check what the Braves have going. They have Remlinger and Bedrosian. Now, of course, with having to give up the DH when everything happened, when Horner got hurt and Sutton played the field, they'd ideally not burn through an extra reliever here, because Johnson would probably get pinch hit for next inning. But I think, yep, this is going to get down for a hit. I think we're going to get Johnson out of there regardless. That's going to be extra bases. Mark McGwire will cruise into second with a 2-out double. And that is going to be the end for Ernie Johnson. See if the game subs him out. But if the game doesn't sub him out, I'm going. So McGwire doubles the other way. It's 5-0 Oakland. They'll threaten for more, but they won't threaten against Ernie Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So here's Pat Jarvis. Jarvis has been very good for the Braves so far this year. 2-1, a 2.43 earned run average in 22 appearances. Now Jarvis will try to stop the bleeding here in the top of the 7th. Here's Frank Baker. Baker is 0 for 1. Fastball in for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Jarvis delivers. Curveball misses down low. Curveball misses inside. It's 2-1. Jarvis delivers. Baker turns it down the right field line. Hooking, just foul. Baker hit that ball hard. Just a touch out in front of him. 2-2 the count. Curve ball there. Gets a piece. Stay alive. Jarvis looks in. Baker fouls it off. Eddie Plank has been sitting for a while here. Fastball misses down low. Reggie Jackson waits on deck. This checks the runner. Looks in. Curveball gets past Crandall, and even the slow-footed McGuire is going to be able to advance on the ball 4 to the backstop there. Runners at the corners on the wild pitch. Still 2 outs. Here's Reggie. Reggie's 0 for 2. He also had a sacrifice fly. Still looking for his first hit of the series. Jarvis delivers. Fastball in for a called strike. And Jackson tied for second in the American League. In runs batted in with 62. Grounds this one back to the box. Oh, look what he found. Pat Jarvis fields the comebacker. And the side is retired. But Jimmy Fox goes deep. 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta. Braves fans could be on the wrong side of history. It's 5-0 Oakland. The Braves still looking for their first hit against Eddie Plank. Here's Wally Berger. Berger is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Plank has walked 3, but he has yet to allow a hit. See if the long sit down between innings helps or hurts Eddie Plank. One and 0, the count to Wally Berger. Curveball misses down low. It's 2-0. Fastball there. Berger towards the gap in right center. Reggie gives chase. He's not going to get there. The Braves have their first hit. It's an opposite field double for Wally Berger to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Only the 4th double of the year for Berger. Reggie started out like he thought he was going to have a play on this ball, but it carried a bit further. Even if Reggie took a perfect angle, I don't think he's getting to that. So the Braves end the no-hit bid. Now Eddie Plank can focus on simply getting to the finish line of the victory. Here's Tommy Holmes. Holmes batting .311. Holmes comes in to pinch hit. Curveball misses away. It's 2-0. Popped up, shallow right field. Danny Murphy out on the outfield grass. He calls it, puts it away. And the runner tries to catch him napping. Wally Berger tags to third. Danny Murphy falls asleep a bit there. Plays that ball very casually, and Wally Berger, not sure if that's the smartest play in the world, but Berger catches him napping, perhaps trying to light a little fire under his Braves squad that has been shut down today. Morrill down the right field line. That's a base hit. I'm sorry, that's Ezra Sutton. Base hit in the right field. And Berger, after advancing to third on the pop to Murphy, comes in to score. The Braves are on the board. It's 5-1. So Plank has lost the no-hitter and the shutout here in the seventh. Here's Del Crandall. Crandall fouls it off. Crandall was 0 for 1. He walked back in the fifth. Blue Jays and Pirates tied at 2. Josh Gibson has hit his 17th home run there for the Jays. That pitch rides inside and Plank hits Crandall. Crowd booing, but it's dumb to think there's any intent there. Here's John Morrill. Fastball misses up high. Here you see Justin Dukeshare and Andrew Bailey have started to throw in the A's bullpen. A's bullpen that is going to get richer next year with the addition of Dennis Eckersley. Eckersley and Fingers in the back of that bullpen is going to be scary to deal with. Although Raleigh Fingers having a down year here in year 3. 1-1 the count as Plank faces John Morrill. Morrill pulls this one foul. Count goes to 1-2. Down in the dirt, blocked by Shang. Nobody will try to go anywhere. Plank looks in. Here's the pitch. Morrill fouls it off to the right-hand side. This will be pitch number 100 for Eddie Plank. Protecting a 5-1 lead, but the Braves do have 2 on here in the 7th. Plank had not allowed a hit till this inning. Good curveball there. Gets Morrill out in front of it, and there's 2 away. 4th strikeout for Eddie Plank.
Now batting, number 15.
That'll bring up Tony Cuccinella. Cuccinella is 0 for 2. Fly ball to left, hit pretty well, but I think it's going to stay in, and it will. Ricky Henderson underneath it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So the no-hit bid and the shutout bid end, but the Braves are limited to 1. So we'll head to the top of the 8th here in Atlanta. 5-1. Oakland leads the Braves.
Your attention, please.
So here's Steve Bedrosian. Bedrosian 7-2. 3.75 earned run average. This will be his 33rd appearance. So Bedrosian, a few broadcasts ago, actually,
Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop.
he got knocked around a bit. Fastball misses up and away. Rick Camp rolling out there in the Atlanta bullpen at the moment. One 1-0 pitch. Semien swings and misses. Semien turns on that one, but well fouled. 1-2 the count. Bedrosian rocks and fires. Fly ball to right. Murphy's there. Puts it away, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 1.
Here's Wally Moses. Moses is 0 for 3. Grounded out his last time up. Slider in there for a called strike. That one slashed to short, but right at Andrelton Simmons. Throws the first, down goes Moses, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
So that'll bring up Wally Shang. Shang is 0 for 2. He's also walked. Fastball on the inside corner. Ball, their slider misses down low. 1-1 the count. Fastball, that looked like a good pitch. Ben Rosen gets squeezed a bit. It's 2-1. Here you see, Beatles eternallys. Pittsburgh Pirates got off to that red-hot start. They were 18-3, if I remember right, at one point. The Cardinals chased them down earlier on this month, but the Pirates rattled off a 10-game win streak. And the Pirates have reclaimed the lead in the NL Central. You might have to take the Pirates for real here. They took a big punch from the Cardinals and answered. 3-2 the count. Shang fouls it off. Yeah, I didn't know if they were going to get it back. Once the Cardinals caught them, Beatles, I was wondering. But they have won 10 in a row here at the end of the month. And for 3 games, they're locked their claim on the division. They're not going to disappear. The Cardinals may ultimately chase them down. The Cardinals have more talent. But the Pirates are not going to disappear. They're going to be in it. Fastball there at the letter. Strike 3. Down goes Shang. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Oakland 5, Atlanta 1. Of course, the Pirates would love to move the clock ahead a little bit because next year they finally get a legitimate big gun. As Roberto Clemente will join the Pirates for year 4. Eddie Plank will take the mound to start the bottom of the 8th. Justin Dukeshare still out there, but now Grant Balfour is throwing instead of Andrew Bailey. Not sure if that means Bailey's ready to go. They're going to let Plank start this inning and stay in until he gives up a base runner, I think. Popped up. Danny Murphy underneath it. Puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 19.
Here's Andrelton Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 3. He popped out in the 6th. Curveball on the outside corner for strike 1. High fastball there. 1-1 the count. Curveball swung on and missed. The only team that's pulling away in their division is the A's right now. We've got potential for 5 pennant races. The Braves have now opened it up to 6 games over the Mets in the East, but I don't think the Mets are going to fall out of it. Steve Bedrosian on deck here. Ball 4. Plank walk Simmons.
Now your attention, please.
So Bill Sweeney is going to come on to pinch hit for Steve Bedrosian. Again, replacing Bob Horner. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. That seems wrong. Is that glitchy? Hold on one second. Yeah, what is happening there? Smith, Simmons, Dale Murphy is in the 3-hole. Wow, the game totally screws up. So, Bob Horner is the one who got injured. They brought Tucker in for him, but Tucker can't really play third base. Ezra Sutton, the DH, is a third baseman. So I moved Sutton to play third for Horner, which then would have cost us the DH spot. So I'm not sure why it's inserting, why it had put Jarvis in for Murphy there. That's a glitch. That's a glitch. That's a glitch. And honestly, in this spot, that's actually a terrible glitch because you don't have Dale Murphy right now. I mean, we'll write it off as saying Murphy was dinged up or something, but that's the first time that I've seen that. That's the first time where that's happened, where I've had to go and sub somebody for the DH because of an injury. So I mean, it's not something that's going to creep up often, but that's a definite show. Play testing didn't catch that one. We're gonna let Sweeney. Sweeney will hit here for the Braves, but I think we're gonna get Eddie Plank out of this game at this point. He's not looking sharp anymore. Justin Dukeshire has been terrific. 4-2, 2.84. And Eddie Plank's day is done. So Plank was terrific. He's only allowed one run to this point. The A's will try to rely on their bullpen to keep it that way. Justin Dukeshire will be the first man up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
4-2, 2.84, 23 appearances to this point. So here's Bill Sweeney. Fastball. Ball strike. Oh, I know what it did. Still isn't what it should have done. Because it didn't make any announcement that it had done it. So when it pinch hit Tommy Holmes for the pitching slot before, it then left Holmes in the game as a lefty bat to play right field, and that took Murphy out, and that moved the pitcher spot to this spot. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. It didn't make any announcement that that's what it had done. But now that I'm thinking about Tommy Holmes being in the game, now it's kind of equating to me what happened there. All right. So anyway, first and second, one out. Here is Wally Berger, and Berger has the thunder capability to make this a one-run game. Fastball from Dukeshire is in for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Hot smash to third. Baker tags the runner and throws to first. Beautifully done by Frank Baker. So Baker turns the double play, and the threat is turned aside. We're through 8 here in Atlanta. Henderson, Murphy, and Fox due up in the top of the 9th. A's lead it 5-1. Here's Rick Camp. Camp is 3-2 at 2.84. Earned run average. He will face Ricky Henderson.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Camp delivers. Fastball, sinker at the knees, 0-1. Change up, misses down and in. 1-1 the count. Henderson fouls off the slider. Possibility of some new playoff teams this year who haven't been there before. The Detroit Tigers leading the AL Central. These Atlanta Braves leading the National League East. The Toronto Blue Jays are in the hunt. They're hanging around. I don't think they're going to get it done this year. They're a year away, I think. But the Blue Jays have made life a little more interesting in that wild card hunt. They were ahead of the Red Sox for a bit in the American League East. I think the Blue Jays were able to get within 3 games, but they've fallen back a little bit now. But they got some pitching help this year. They got Josh Gibson, obviously. Gibson's been a bit streaky, started hot, then went cold for about 6 weeks, and now is picking it up again. And Danny Murphy picks this one up out into the seats in left. Hanging breaking ball from Rick Camp, and Danny Murphy deposits it. 14th home run of the year from Murphy. And the A's extend their lead. It's now 6-1 Oakland. Dwayne March joins us just in time to watch Danny Murphy homer off his Braves here. But always good to see Mr. Marks. Anyway, check out his channel for some quality atmosphere. Well, look at it this way, Dwayne. Your Braves were no hit until the 7th. Eddie Plank was rolling along there. Oh, big clue in the house as well. Your Braves do have the best record in the National League now, though. This game isn't going their way. Throw into second, not in time. It's a double for Jimmy Fox. His 12th double of the season, his second double of the game. Yeah, the Braves are the only team in the National League playing 600 ball. It's been a very erratic. Even the Giants. The Giants have not been great. It's spelled double X without double. Absolutely. Absolutely. Johnny Sain got the start here for the Braves. He was decent. Blank was better. Playoffs started today. The Braves would have home field advantage throughout the NL side. The A's hold the best record in baseball. Again, Oakland, an 8-game winning streak coming in today. They are 20-4 in June. Yeah, the Braves have not done well in the broadcasted games. I think the Braves lost their earlier broadcast I did this season too. So I think I've done 3 Braves broadcasts through the end of June, and they've lost all 3 of them. Brad Howard joins us. How are you, Brad? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in here. Top of the 9th, A's lead at 6-1. McGuire hits it hard to second. Cuccinello is there. Throws it to first. Runner will move up. Fox will hold at third. And there's 2 down. So expect we won't see Raleigh Fingers here for the A's now that the lead is up to 5. Again, the A's will be adding Dennis Eckersley next season. So that Eckersley Fingers back of the bullpen. And the A's bullpen has been great for the first 2 years as well. It's solid here again in year 3, although Fingers has had an offseason this year so far. But Eckersley and Fingers at the back end. Rich get richer here in Oakland. 0-1 the count as Camp works to Baker. Baker smashes that one. It's a base hit in the right. Fox will trot home easily, and it's 7-1 Oakland.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie.
Wayne's going to have to watch the Braves postseason games on tape delay so that he doesn't jinx the outcome. 113.5 off the bat. Frank Baker right on top of it. Here's Reggie Jackson. Jackson's 0 for 3. Change up, misses inside. Two low average seasons. Reggie Jackson having a fine campaign here in year 3. Earns that one, but foul. I saw Clue mention MB, but I didn't think I had seen MB slide in. Fly ball deep to right, going back. Holmes can't make the play. It's off the wall. Berger backs it up. He hits the cutoff man. Runners being waved home. And a little bit over-aggressive there from Frank Baker. Good relay from Cuccinello to throw him out. But the A's extend the lead. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Oakland 7, Atlanta 1. Tex asked who has the best record this year. The A's have the best record. A's are the best team in baseball. They're playing 657. There's not a lot of 600 teams, actually. The A's, the Yankees may have actually fallen below 600. The A's and the Braves might be the only two 600 teams right now, actually. The Tigers might be, but I think the Tigers are below it too. Yeah, there's been a lot of parity. The middle is very jammed in both weeks this season. Tommy Holmes goes the other way. That's a base hit. Opposite field single for Holmes. He's going for second for no good reason. But Ricky Henderson airmails the throw. Fox backs it up, and Fox is just going to hold on to it and end the insanity there. So Holmes singles the other way. Ricky, I don't think, thought he was going to go for two. Kind of casual there. And then at the last second tries to put a little extra mustard on it and airmails the throw. So Holmes goes all the way to third. Here's Ezra Sutton. Barring catastrophe for the A's, Justin Dukeshire is going to finish off this game. And your Cubs are trying to get to that 500 mark. They get within like 3 games of 500, but they can't get over the hump. Fly ball hit pretty well to left. Ricky goes back. He'll get there. Puts it away. Holmes is going to tag up. He will come in to score on the sacrifice fly. Try to get this game to at least a point of relative. Lack of embarrassment. Here's Del Crandall. Crandall was 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch. Yeah, Brad, the Cubs have just had a miserable draw. Given their history, the Cubs' draw so far in the FSBL has been terrible. But they get Bill Nicholson and Andy Pafko next year, and their outfield has given them virtually nothing through the first 2 years. Like all the great outfielders that the Cubs have in their history. So the player pool, if you're at all unfamiliar, every franchise has a 100-player master pool. And then 40 guys were taken at random for year 1. And then another 4 plus 1 random Negro Leaguer join each franchise each year. That master 100-player pool has 20 outfielders for each franchise. The Cubs haven't had one of their top 8 outfielders yet. Bill Nicholson will be the first of the Cubs' top 8 outfielders to actually be on the team. So their draw was just incredibly unfortunate. What that probably means is that somewhere down the line, the Cubs are going to be very, very good. Because they're going to get all those guys at once. But Nicholson is really good. Yeah, the Cubs, the only team they had close to that, the Twins were kind of in the same kind of boat. The Twins and the Cubs, neither one of them got like any of their good outfielders at the start. You know, so now the Cubs are going to have a time down the line where they'll get, you know, Billy Williams, Hack Wilson, and Sammy Sosa at the same time and have an outfield hitting 150 home runs. But they are improved this year. Fergie Jenkins has had a great year. They got Ron Santo this year. He's a rookie this season, which helps. There's a 3-6-3 double play to wrap this one up here in Atlanta. Nicely turned by Fox and Semien. So the A's extend their winning streak to 9 games. They're now 21-4 here in June. and they've taken the first two of this 3-game series. Here from the Braves, Eddie Plank the winner improves to 11-4. Johnny Sain takes the loss. He'll fall to 3-6. Pair of doubles for Double X Jimmy Fox. And you'll see Wally Berger getting the Braves' first hit of the game off Eddie Plank in the 7th. Danny Murphy went deep. Frank Baker getting thrown out at the plate there. And your final out of the game. Your final line score, 7 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the A's. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Bravos. Jimmy Fox gets player of the game honors. Plank 7 1/3, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks, only 1 run allowed. Sain goes 5, allows 5 hits, strikes out 5, walks 4, allows 3 runs on the day. So that the A's bats have started to get hot at the same time is very, very dangerous for the American League. So the last broadcast for June will be the Royals with new pickup Dwight Evans taking on the Dodgers, and then I'll take a break for a couple of days. I'll get all the stats up to the website. I'll do my write-up, my 9 innings write-up for 9 things about the league as of the end of June, and then we'll roll into July and see what the trade season brings as we start moving towards the pennant chase portion of the FSBL. Huge thanks to you guys for joining me here for this Friday night broadcast. My wife fell asleep, and I wasn't expecting on doing the broadcast, and didn't know who would be around to watch. So appreciate you guys all tuning in. Dwayne Martz, Tex Aggs, Brad Howard in the house, Big Blue, our good friend Beatles Eternally in here as well. SGJ Jamie was here. Todd B was here as well. And the Spam Guy was here early on, as well as Tim, Flea Baseball fan. So be sure to check out each other's terrific channels and know that I appreciate you being here. Be good to each other, guys. We'll talk soon. The A's stay hot with their 9th straight in Atlanta.